Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and pardon me, welcome back to Throwback Thursday. It's been a couple weeks because I went away on vacation, but this week we have crazy about candles for selecting this week's Throwback Thursday, which is Bath & Body Works Red Velvet Cheer. And like I always say, because I always get people who ask, I have playlists showing you this was a 3-wick candle that I've chopped up and placed in a bag. This is the label that came off of the candle, which was just really easy to peel right off. The bags are from L3 Waxy Wonders, and again, there's plenty of videos on my channel showing you how I chop my 3-wick candles. But this is one of my oldest candles. I probably want to say it's a few years old. So Red Velvet Cheer, Bath & Body Works. And Bath & Body Works describes this candle as basically red velvet cake topped with peaks of vanilla frosting. So that's what they describe this candle as. Now, I've never had the pleasure to burn this candle. I don't think. I'm trying to think back, and I don't know if maybe I have, maybe some of you guys have seen a video or remember it, but I don't think I've actually burnt this one. But I know I bought this, but maybe I did burn one. For some reason, I want to say either I burnt one and found that the quality of the burn sucked, therefore I definitely wanted to chop this one, or I never did burn one and I watched everyone else's review, and once it got to a certain point it really sucked for them too. But because I love this so much on cold, the scent, I didn't want to make that chance, so I just chopped it up. So again, Bath & Body Works describes this as a really lovely, beautiful red velvet cake with vanilla frosting. And this was actually a perfect selection. Valentine's Day, it was a week ago, but it was very, very nice. I love red velvet cake. I think it's absolutely amazing. It sucks to make because if you get, when you're beating, like with the beater, the batter, sometimes the red speckles can go everywhere and you end up finding it like a month later in all these nooks and crannies you didn't know you had on your wall, behind things, under things, like I swear to God. But it is such an awesome cake. I don't know how else to describe it. It's almost chocolate-like, but it's chocolatey, it's vanilla, it's just decadent and sweet, and of course there's red coloring in the actual cake itself. And they did make this particular this candle in the red color as well, so that's very fitting for that. So on cold, I really did enjoy this. Just sort of, as I mentioned before, I was worried. So that's why I chopped it up, because I really wanted to have this. I want to have lots of it. I want to be able to burn it or melt it and not have that funky smell that sometimes I tend to get with 50% below for Bath & Body Works candles. So I really enjoy it. So scent appeal on cold is definitely like a 10. It's really good. And I've melted quite a few pieces over the course of the last couple weeks, and it's so good. It smells literally like you've baked the cupcake, so your house smells like that amazing baking cupcake, like I said, like a vanilla, chocolate, just a decadent, rich, gourmand, red velvet cupcake. And now you're just making the icing to go on to the cupcake. So that whole essence, that whole smell in your home, as long as you didn't burn it, of course, which is, why I didn't also burn this candle. I didn't want my house to smell like it was burnt. Anyway, it's just lovely. I really, really enjoyed this one. As a melt, I'm so glad I did keep this as a melt. The throw was a 9 out of 10. I had chunks about this size in my warmers, and my warmers are just like either a Bath & Body Works warmer, which someone asked me if Bath & Body Works is making warmers anymore. I haven't been on their website in a while, but I did notice for quite some time they sort of stopped putting it up on their website, because I think they've slowly stopped selling, or they're not selling as many melts anymore in their store. So I'm thinking that's why it's kind of gone by the wayside. So obviously if there's any groups for destashes for that type of thing, I would take a look at that. So I'm not sure if they're making that anymore. I've been so good, you guys. I've been so good about not purchasing in so long from anyone, whether it's Bath & Body Works or a vendor or anything like that. So anyway, scent appeal on warm was like fantastic, 10 out of 10. The strength was 10 out of 10. It was just, again, it just made me, I could have tricked someone into thinking I was baking something in my house. So thank you so much, Crazy About Candles, for selecting this Throwback Thursday. I'm just sniffing it again because it's that good. Like, I'm loving this. And I get to love this even more, whether I melt more of it this year or some of it for next year or like next holiday season. So I love how I do this. It's not for everybody, but I'm leaning, like Ramona said in her video, I'm more of a melter than a burner for many reasons. So unfortunately, a lot of the candles that I've had or buy these days don't just work out anymore the way they used to. So anyway, fabulous. All right, so the first person down below to make a comment to select one of these items, I will acknowledge that, and I will come back to you guys next week with my review. This is Joy Peppermint Marshmallow, Bath & Body Works. Champagne Toast, Bath & Body Works, of course. Winter. And this one here is a Pecksniff England's limited edition Pine and Clove. This is from a couple years ago. This has been in my Throwback Thursday a couple Christmases now. And then what we have for melts, we've got 2 Glades from 2017. We've got Candy Sparkling Joy and Frosting with Love. I do like Glade. Again, if you're in Walmart, go down where your cleaning section aisle is, and that's where I find my Glade wax melts. It's not in with all the rest of wax melts, at least in the 2 major Walmarts near me. Then we have Marshmallow Candy Cane from Better Homes and Gardens. And lastly, Tallulah & Poe Wax Company Butterfly Kisses. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you very much, Crazy About Candles, for selecting this week's Throwback Thursday. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I took an extra week off. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably figured that out, but took that extra week off. I just trying to get back in the groove of it. And the day I got back, we literally got 3 feet of snow. I'm not joking. And I arrived, I barely got home. The snow was so thick, you couldn't really see much more than maybe 30 feet in front of you, and driving on a highway is not good that way. But I mean, I've got experiences everybody else around me that I worry about for myself, of course. But anyway, if you follow me on Instagram, all my information is in the description bar, but I shoveled a lot to the point, like it was like 4 times a day out there when I didn't have work Monday and Tuesday because of the snow. Schools were shut down for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I mean, this place is shut right down to get 3 feet of snow almost initially, and then it snowed again on the Tuesday. So Sunday afternoon when I got home, right through, didn't stop all Monday night. And it may have stopped in the middle of the night, but it came back Tuesday, and I shoveled again 2 more times, and I have a really long driveway. And it's just me, and it's just my shovel. My boyfriend helped me for a little bit, which was awesome, but otherwise, it was just me. All right. As always, you guys, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.